Let's try. Let's see if it works today. Hello everyone, and thanks for hanging out with me. This is Let's Talk EV on Sunday. I'm 4 minutes too early. I don't care. I wanted to start early. Nobody's here. Just 5 people, but 6 likes. More likes than people that are watching. That's cool. Let's see if the stream works today. I'm monitoring the bitrate. The last 2 times it always crashed, and I don't know why. Internet works. Everything should be working. I don't know, but last time I repaired it with ending the stream in OBS and starting it again. So weird. Hello, who's there? A lot of new people. I like that. Manchester calling as usual. Yeah, let's wait a second. I don't have any news. I looked. I didn't see anything that's so importantly new. I hope the stream works today. That would be nice. It worked all the time, and then suddenly, last 2 times it had problems. I don't know why. Yeah, I bought new things. This is a camera fast attachment. I needed another 3. I have now 6 of those. So this you put on a tripod or whatever, and this on your camera, and then you just can put it in very, very fast. And when you have a camera that you have to put on, on different stands. So I have my handheld, I have the tripod, I have the small tripod here, I have my gimbal, I have in the car, in the middle of the car stuff, and then I can just easily attach the stuff. It's cool. I like that. Problem with it is that in my old camera, when this is on, you can't change the battery. In the new one you can, but the new one has its up and downs, and I prefer the old one. The old camera. Paid 800 euros for this thing, and now I use it only for streaming and sometimes for other stuff, but for the normal filming I don't use it because the stabilization is just horrible. What's people saying? Bathrobe? Yeah, bathrobe edition. It's 17 degrees in here. I had the heater on for almost an hour. It was 14 degrees before that. Have your ID3 received the over-the-air update? Yes, I got it in... When did I get it? June? July? I had the Kona. I made a video about it. Or are you talking about 2.4? The next update? That will be a while. Dresden and Zwickau ID factory shutting down is not news. Yeah, well, everything's putting down production since it's chip shortage. I didn't get my ID4 GTX. It would be amazing. We had snow this morning, so snow on the road. I could have done my snow driving test with all-wheel in winter mode, all-wheel drive. I could have done that. Hello from desert of Arizona. Yay! It's cold here, minus 0.6 degrees Celsius. I could have done that, but ID4 GTX was cancelled due to not being built because of chip shortage. Then, when I got the ENIAC afterwards, I asked Skoda, can I have an all-wheel drive ENIAC? And they said, yeah, let's talk about it in spring next year, so not for a while. Any info about EU minimal safety equipment for new cars? Apparently from 2022, all cars must have backup camera, automatic braking and traffic line assist. Will bring prices a bit down on new cars. Well, except for the backup camera, the other stuff, I thought that was all already needed. Lane assist and front assist. I will find the video from June, thanks. I accidentally stopped following you. Accidentally. Yeah. That's okay. You can accidentally... I'm sure I said something and you said, what an asshole. And then just unsubscribe. And you're totally right. It's fine. Hi from the UK and we have snow. Ugh, you call that cold? It's minus 10 here. Well, it all depends how dry or wet it is. It's not that cold today, I have to say. It was a bit cold the last when was it, 2 days ago, where it was -4 or something, and it was still wet, it was foggy. That was extremely cold. Then it was 0 degrees and not that foggy, and it's fine. Did have my first long drive in -13 degrees yesterday with my Polestar 2 performance. 230 kilometer consumption was 25.8. What speed did you do? That's more important. If you did 130, the consumption would be amazing. If you did 100, that's at that, considering it's okay. If you did 90, that's bad. I now have a Fastnet station 20 kilometers away from my place. That's cool. Fastnet is expensive though. For me. I mean, I get Ionity for 30 cents. All the rest is just above 50 cents for me right now. Lol, I went on vacation and turned off a bunch of notifications stuff. That's okay. When was that? Let's look. It was... I got over-the-air update. Let's look. Let's look together. Where am I? Channel. Ooh! Rich is here! Always seems busy on Sunday, so keep missing your live streams. Who's busy on Sunday? Come on, Rich. You have to have a day off. It's God's day. Even though I'm so not religious. Let's look. Where was it? No. Gotta do a lot of videos, huh? I don't even know how many videos I have online. Dark mode? No, it must be around the corner. Corner tips and tricks. Yes, this is it. Here, 3 months ago. Over-the-air update 2.3. There it is. Look for that. That's the stuff. Stream is so far is all good. All is in green. But thanks, Rich. I appreciate that. Very nice of you. It's so nice. It's cold enough. Had my thickest jacket on today. Yes. Rich, it's terrible here. 23 degrees. It's terrible. I don't know if I would call that terrible. I looked through the news and stuff. I didn't see that much amazingly interesting that has been covered already by someone else. So we just look at what Ionity. Oh, and by the way, Ionity has now got new money, 700 million or something, and they want to build even more sites. I forgot the number. I mean, we are at 390 right now, 430 when those 41 are finished. What was it? I don't even know. It was a lot. Was it 1,000 chargers? I mean, I think they said not. They really didn't say locations. It was more about chargers. So if there were 4 chargers or something. But since the last 2 weeks, what did we have? Germany 1 and 2 in France. Let's look at our map. What happened? I mean, look at France growing here, and then my way that at some point I want to go to Caen. At some point. Oh, by the way, I have to ask you guys something about the better route planner that I'm struggling with all the time. I don't know why that is. Bit annoying. What else is new? Something in the UK? Nope. Nothing starting. All done. Up here? Nope. Nope. Poland a bit. Czech Republic is the same. Not too much happening. Yeah, I wanted to ask who's using a better route planner a bit more, because I tried to plan my trip from here to France and didn't work. It tells me this is too far or whatever. I got an error message. You can't do that. And I find it a bit weird. Why not? It's, what is it, 1,000 kilometers or something? Nothing special. There's Ionity chargers everywhere. I didn't put in weird stuff. It should work. I don't know why it didn't work. Yeah, I have to remind everyone who's here, subscribe. But I'm guessing everyone who's here is subscribed. And maybe consider channel membership. It's so cool. 54 people now. I post stuff all the time. If I hear something, if anything is new about new cars like the Cupra Born or Mercedes EQS and stuff like this. I turn the heat off now. and you know, private stuff and whatever. It's a lot of fun. There we are, 400,000 locations. Yeah, I think it was that. To around 7,000 by 2025. Yeah, we'll see. What does Lars Peter say? Just 49 kilometers now, including 2 ferry crossing, 1 stop, very icy, some parts. Had to take it easy. Yeah, with 50 kilometers an hour average speed, that is high consumption. And I don't think if you're standing and have the heat on, that your consumption is changing, average consumption. At least it doesn't do it in the ID.3. My car hasn't charged Ionity at all in the last 47,000 kilometers. And with the Elval flat, it's not that bad. Okay, that's cool. I received my 2.3 on Monday, 7.5 weeks after email. Woohoo! Look at that, so fast. But it's, I guess it's not always the fault of Volkswagen. It's the cars. I mean, it is Volkswagen's fault that they put in a thing that it only looks for the update once a week, and if it doesn't have an internet connection, it thinks there's no update. It's just stupid. It should look as long as it gets a response that says no, there is no update. Hello from northern part of Norway. Oh my God, you must be frozen. Hello, Deutschland Electric Program. Yeah, the Deutschlandnetz. What happened there is I think I told you guys. So how it happens? The government had put Germany in little parts and said, okay, we want companies to apply for several parts and tell what they want to build chargers there, and they had to fulfill a lot of criteria. It has to be minimum of 200 kilowatts, CCS, it has to be a minimum of 4 up to 16 depending on where it is, chargers, and it has to cost a maximum of 42 or 44 cents per kilowatt hour, I can't remember. All of this stuff. And they got replies from companies who want to do that for all the areas, and now they have to contact them and see who's the best for what area, and it will start next summer, and then in the end of 2023 it should be done. So it's still 2 years now, but then 1,000 chargers or 8,000 chargers, 1,000 locations. That's awesome. Audi is building a new charging hub in Nuremberg at the Expedition Center. Do you want the pictures I made today for showing here? You can do that, or I can look it up. Is it on Charge Map? Nuremberg. Let's look. 100 kilowatts CCS. Where's Nuremberg? Where is it? Eibach. I'm not logged in. Doesn't work. EVgo Hypercharger. What are you? Comfort Charger GmbH Hansastraße. ENBW. It's not in there yet, huh? ENBW. Yeah, it's not in there. Eibach, what's there? Also ENBW. Oh, it's not in here yet. Sad. I do prefer Google Maps in my Polestar too. I can see that. That's cool. Congrats, only 18K. Thank you very much. I was very, yeah, this month is incredible. Really incredible. You sent the thing now. Got my door cover, black matte gift. Got it from Plucky. I love it. Thank you from northern part of, of Norway. Glad you got it. You hear that? Yeah. Looks awesome. Oh, wait, you don't see the email. Have to. Ooh, and your name is always under there. Ooh. Yeah. I think that's okay now. That looks awesome. Yeah, Plucky challenge. Awesome. Glad you got it. Took a while, huh? It was 2 weeks ago or something. Most of them got it earlier. But the 18K is awesome because this month I think I earned way more subscribers than I usually do. Usually it's around 700 to 800, and right now in the last 28 days it's 1100. That's all Kia EV6 and ID.3 battery loss video. I have done routes from UK to Romania with no problem ABRP. I don't know why. Look at that. I go to a better route planner. I have can and from Posso, and it gives me, it can't do that. It says that those things are in different regions of the world. I don't know why. What cars are coming? Yeah, what's coming? I'm still in talks with a Seat handler for the Cupra Born, but I think I annoyed him a bit. So I emailed a few 2-3 months ago, and then the ones who said yes, that's possible. One in Nuremberg now is not writing anything back, so I'm guessing that's done. And but one close by said, sure, we can do that. And so a month ago, I said, around when is the Cupra Born coming? And he told me around this thing. Then I emailed 2 weeks ago, and is he already here? No, it will come in this and this week. And so this week I emailed again, so the fourth time, but in 3 months. It's not every, and it's always short, and I'm trying to be as nice as possible. When I am nice. And I said, so a car is here this week, I think, I heard. When can we make a thing? Is it maybe on December 4th, so next Saturday, or even this Saturday? And then the only thing he said is, we'll talk when the car is here. So I'm now waiting, whatever they say. What is already booked? And then now on Tuesday, I should contact a Mercedes dealer in Regensburg that wants to give me an EQS, but I emailed them a month ago and they said that November is booked and I should contact them in the end so he said December, she said December, so I will do it at the end of November. I have no press car coming, like I said, ID4 GTX was cancelled because it's not built. No press car is scheduled at all. I have a lot of emails out there. I should contact Skoda next year for the Enyaq all-wheel drive. I have Audi, they told me I should contact them next year. Hyundai, Kia for the EV6 or Ioniq 5 are not replying at all to my questions, but they never did. Just when the car was free for whatever reason, then they emailed me and said, is this okay for you? It was mostly short notice. But when I said, hey, I would like to have a car, when is this possible? Is this possible for me? I never got a reply. That's just how it is. But what is booked is on December 17th, so in 2 weeks. Is that true? No, in 3 weeks. In 3 weeks is the BMW iX50. Last time I drove was the 40, and there's still 2 videos coming. And a Skoda Enyaq video is also coming, 3 videos this week. Then I don't have any videos anymore. So I need a car or need something to do. I get the 50 because I asked them and I was all limited. Can I at least have the 50? It would be so interesting because it has 115, that's the title of this video, 115 kilowatt hour battery, usable is 105, and 535 horsepower, 380 kilowatt motors, all-wheel drive, 0 to 100 in 4.1 seconds or something. I'm very excited about that. Yeah, MG also, I emailed MG because someone's asking for the ZS EV. I asked for the Marvel R, for the Marvel for the MG5, and for the new ZS EV, and all I got was, we don't have press cars, we give the cars out whenever they're free on a waiting list, and since then I haven't heard anything. I will ask them again if I can have just one for the weekend. I don't need it for a whole week, if that's not possible. But that's it, that's all was planned. But I'm looking forward to the iX because with that big battery, it's also 200 kilowatt charging. I want to see how that is. I never drove a car with such big of a battery. I'm excited about that. You wondered several times why there are so many Ionities at Wolfsburg. I heard in a video the city of Wolfsburg has a cooperation with Ionity and Volkswagen. That's why. No, I'm not wondering. I know that Volkswagen has a big part of Ionity and they wanted to buy it at some point. but the high people didn't want to, but they should have. Um, and it's just weird to have so much 5 chargers in Wolfsburg alone, where it's not big and not a lot of cars. Hi Chris, got some more snow? The pictures you posted was a dusting to me. Yeah, it was like this much, but most of it melted on the road already. I did a proto plan with a better route plan. It worked fine, but Arizona through California is pretty easy. Yeah, can somebody try Passau to Caen? Or maybe we do it here. Maybe it doesn't work on a better route planner. Maybe it doesn't work on the app. So, where are we? No. Why do I do that? Wait a second. I'm on the wrong. Where do I put in where do I want to go? No, that's all my consumption. Where am I? X. There's no charging station. No new. There it is. There we go. Passau to Caen. Where are we? Here. Here it works. It's just in the app. Yeah, I don't know where it has the 64%. Maybe the last time I was charging. Here it works. It wants to go over Calais. That's a stupid way. I would so go over here. How do I do that? Why is this longer? Because there's a charger here. I wouldn't even go up here. I would because I said only Ionity. That's the problem. Yeah, I cannot go only with Ionity there. In the app it doesn't work, but here it works. That's fine. But I did for this week we started seeing a bunch of Electrify America DC units getting neutered to 55 kilowatt max total BS. Yeah, that's crap. Why is that? It showed in the EMW app, but it's not operational yet. Cool. No word from EA. I will recommend battery life headwear. I used it today in 12 degrees. Keep me warm. Oh, I don't have the beanie yet. Maybe I should wear the hat too. I should get the hat. How is it? Is it really good? I mean, the t-shirt, the premium t-shirt, the premium hoodie are really awesome. 350 and 150 units topping at 55 kilowatt. Hi, got my trunk mat from Plug here nearly 2 weeks ago. Super quality too. Yeah, the trunk mat is great. I also love the one for inside. I have them in Walter everywhere. I had to take out the original one in the driver's seat because if you have the original one and then this up top, the accelerator pedal cannot be pushed down the whole way. In the ID3 Pure it worked, but in my Walter it doesn't work, so I had to take that out. But it has little pins that attaches it, so it works just perfect. Send you the pictures, hope you get through. Let's see. There we go. Looks fancy. Fancy schmancy. Looks good. Hope it's not just Audi. I hope 33 down. What is this? Huh? Okay. Where were we? Try the website. Yeah, maybe it's the app that doesn't work. Yeah, it was the app. So yeah, good. Big boy, 105 kilowatt hour batteries. Yeah, will you get the i4? That would be cool. Not a SUV. Yeah, i4 should come in February. I'm pretty sure at this dealer, if I'm nice to them, and so far it was a good relationship. They were okay, even though I do the videos in English. They were pretty happy. So I'm pretty sure I will get the i4, but the person, Chris, that I did the ID4 versus Skoda Enyaq with, he has an order for an i4. He should also get it in February. So I will ask him if I get the car, if he gets it earlier, something like this. We'll see. I think Ruben thinks you live in US or something. Well, I did the starting point in Germany and I did the ending point in France and didn't work. But if I do it within Germany, it works fine. Can we post pictures somewhere on your channel? Email us or some? Not really. I'm sorry, YouTube is not made for that. You can send them to me with batterylifegmail.com. I prefer Southern French. Did I miss some? No, you did not miss anything. What is this last thing here? Suck 33 da DS star. I don't know what that means. I don't know what you're talking about. 70 people, even though there's no content in here. I like that. Yeah, so like I said, I didn't this weekend I didn't film anything. So the last few weekends I had stuff to do. I had the Kia EV6, then I had the Enyaq, then I had the iX. But this week I didn't have any car. I don't have a press car. There's something I want to film with Walter, but I'm gonna wait a bit. I want to do a bit of a tips and tricks with ID3, so special buttons that you can press and how you can deal with, and then battery temperature, what OBD dongle to use, and battery heater. So for new people who have not driven the ID3 too much or want to know more, because I've seen my almost everything about the ID3 video with 50 minutes long, has a lot of views and a lot of people are interested, and I thought maybe a little update on tips and tricks since 2.3, and I think that would be a good idea. i4 looks good if you look at it from behind or from the side. The front looks awful in my opinion. Yeah, the grill is just big. I'm not a fan when it comes to i4 with the ginormous stick and the start stop button. I don't know, it's not my thing. Yeah, you missed some amazing stuff, but we will not tell you. You should be on time next time. That's mean. Time for ID3 content. Yeah, never do that. That's true. Yeah, but that's all my plan. I don't have too much planning to do. Planning for me. I hope that I get the Cupra Born next weekend. I don't know. We'll see. What I want to do is I would love to do an acceleration test against Walter. I don't know how to do that because how would I do that? It's there's no closed road where you can go from 0 to 100 kilometers an hour, so you have to do it on an open road, and it's dangerous. But where? And you have to do a bit of planning. I know so Chris from e-Autofahrer, who did the ID4 Skoda Enyaq test with me, said he would drive with me, so that would be okay. We'll see, but I don't know even to get the car, and then I want to do 130 kilometers an hour range test, and then I will charge, but not a full charging test. Just want to see if I get the 120 kilowatt, and then look at the car in detail and stuff. That's what the plan was. Going away again next weekend, honeymoon part 3. Cool, Marty. Congratulations on your honeymoon again. Is preconditioning worthwhile? I tried it with my Model X and it seems consumption was a bit lower, but how do you know it is more efficient 5 degrees Celsius? Well, if you do, the preconditioning is not saving you any money. It's the opposite. You lose money. The thing is, 150 kilowatt hour battery, that's the iX50. So preconditioning is not just a nice comfort. You get into the car is warm, and you preconditioning while plugged in, so it takes the power from the house or whatever. You don't have to use the battery, so you still have the full range that you had before, but you don't save anything because for I don't know 20-30 minutes the car is preheating itself. And if you just go into the car and then do preheating while driving, of course there's 20 minutes of preheating not there, so you didn't save anything, but it's higher comfort, and that's the main reason for that. It has nothing to do with your consumption will be lower on the drive because the car has to be heated up, and before it was just warm. But money wise, if you charge at home all the time, it's just more. Heard anything new about over-the-air updates on IDX? Any news about Portugal IDs getting an update? Figure once target market gets the update, we might see it in US market. I haven't heard anything. I'm very sorry. I saw something new on a new software coming that I can talk about. That looked promising, that a lot of people want it. We'll see. It should come. Drove over 400 kilometers Autobahn today. Consumption was 20, with mostly 120 kilometers at 0 degrees. Yeah, you like it cold, am I right? Huh? You don't do the 23 degrees like me. I remember when I went to Wolfsburg last year in December and I drove 130, 140. It was wet. I had the heat always on 23 degrees. My consumption was 270 or something. That was high. That was really high. But for me, it's not about the consumption, especially in the winter. For me, it's the range. So I charge that in my comfort level. No, it's not even 3.0. It's even further that I could see. That was nice. What I would want, what I look at is the range. So if I'm charging and I know the next charger is 100 kilometers away, I charge 240 kilometers, so I have 40 kilometers of margin. But I just have to charge longer. That's the problem. But I want to be comfortable. I want to drive at a normal speed. Ooh, who sent something? Lost, Peter, come on. Some juice for Walter. It's without an H, but thank you very much. But you're already a member. You don't have to send me money anymore. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Heater was on 20. Yeah, that's cold. 20 is cold. I'm at 29 with Model X Raven Performance. Yeah, that's also normal and with like you've seen it with the iX. I had 270 at 130 kilometers an hour. Walter got some free shoes now. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. But I did ENIAC test and it's similar. So Kia EV6, Ioniq 5. Now it's just a horrible time with a lot of heat and with cold temperatures. The consumption is just very high right now. That's fog and cold temperatures. So under 5 degrees is, or even under 10 is just not good. And winter tires on and everything is not good. Okay, I'm out of here working today. Stay safe, everyone. Bye. Bye, Marty. Take care. Yeah. So I've seen a lot of high consumption numbers in the last few weeks. Yeah, somebody. So a lot of people complained on my Kia EV6 video, and that where I complained about the battery charging, that it was low in cold temperatures. And I said it last time I did we did a live stream, and I say it again. I don't have a problem when the battery is cold that you don't get full charging speed. That's normal. Hello, I get that all the time. That's just normal. That's how it is, and it's totally fine. And yes, more cars are getting preconditioning when you navigate to a charger. This will be normal in a few years, and that's cool. It would be nice if you can decide if you want it. So if you're okay with longer charging, or if you want to have less range, that should be up to me and not up to the car. My problem with the Kia EV6 at that day was not that it was charging slow. My problem was that it was a warm battery. I was driving with a lot of power. Always be complaining, that's me and a lot of people. I was driving with a lot of power. I got full charging speed, and then I drove with the car at 130 kilometers an hour for 270 kilometers, and then the battery was cold at 9 to 5 degrees. So I don't have a problem that a cold battery charges slow. I have a problem that a battery is cooling down to a cold temperature where I can charge fast when I'm driving 130 at not very cold temperatures. If it's minus 10 and I drive with 50, I'm okay. But at 9 to 5 degrees, if I drive 130, I find it not very good. And that's what I was complaining about. That's the whole thing. And I did a test. You will get the video this week with the ENIAC. The ENIAC had 12 degrees battery temperature. I had EV Notify on. And then I drove the 130 kilometers an hour range test. My Patreons and channel members already have seen the videos. And then the battery had a different temperature at the end. So we'll see that, how much difference there is. Why not have a preconditioning button? That would be cool. I mean, it's okay if it does it automatically, but there should be a thing preconditioning the battery, and there should be turn me off or something, or in the settings. That would be nice. Buttons is always nice, but it should do stuff automatically because people are stupid. Woo, we have a new member. Look at that. Adrian Blagger, hello. Are you here today? Is he here? Hello, Adrian. So cute. Now we have 55 members. I love when you can see that in here. Keep smiling. Keep smiling. That's so cool. Problem with Kia is that it's scavenging from the battery to warm the cabin, and then low charging is not okay. Yeah, if this is the case, again, it would be nice if you could change it in the way that you like it. Finally, no, not finally. It's so cute. Thank you very much, new member. I like that. I like membership. And no, so 55 members now, and still 44 Patreons. What's happening here? That's okay. So cool. Heat scavenging from the heat pump, according to Björn. Yeah, again, it's a great idea. Yeah, Chris complains like an old woman. I am an old woman. You just didn't know that. That's not okay. This AM, I need winter condition options. Yes, we did that. Yeah, that's so. I don't know. That's not good. At 5 to 9 degrees, the battery should not be cold when I drive 130. It's just, and if it does that heat scavenging, the consumption was still as high as I thought the car would have. It was 240, but my average speed was pretty low, so it would have been 270. You serve it a lot. Thank you very much. 270 would have been the consumption at the normal average speed that I do. Work 2 days at my new workshop. Chris is definitely more positive than old woman. At my new workshop. I'm not positive at all. What do you say? Don't want to name people here, but disappointed Sasquatch and Baxter still not support us. I'm dying. It's okay. It's fine. I'm not pressuring people. I'm just telling them that it's cool. That's all. It's so cool. Yeah, and merch. I don't have merch on me again, but you see it here in the, where am I? Here. That's a hoodie. New merch in the store. Link is down and everything. Merch is cool. A lot of people buying the merch. Every week I have one sale. It's so cool. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I said it all the time, but yeah, I repeat myself, you know that. So what's coming up this week? This week, like I said, still 3 videos coming. 2 with the BMW iX. One is, would you die quietly? No, I will be loud. Unfortunately, I cannot become a member for now. I'll be soon as my situation permits. You don't have to become a member. It's okay. Nope, don't pressure anyone. You do whatever you want to do. There's no pressure. All cool. I mean, working at IKEA in store without naming my new employee. I have a lot of updates those days in my ID3 Pros. Very annoying. Oh yeah, you got a lot of updates. So the normal update, and then the what is it, Orearn whatever update, and the manual and stuff. Yeah. Peer pressure. Yeah, that's what's coming in here. I don't want that. Nobody gets pressured here. Now, but what's coming is 2 iX videos. One where I show the car, and one where I drive and talk about how the drive is. And spoiler alert, I can say it. It's a really nice ride. I know iX with that feature package that I drove with 90,000 euros. It's a lot of money, but there's a market. Even Cindy is not a member, that's true. No, she is, because she uses my other account, Chef, and I'm a member of myself because I had to try and see how that is. I wanted to see that. So she is. Ha ha. Just doesn't say Cindy, it says Chef. And so the ride in that car is pretty amazing, and I understand why some people will like that car. I so get it. I prefer driving the iX over the Ioniq 5, but of course, again, there's a big price difference. I love the self-steering. I think this was the first car where at all the time at the 130 kilometers an hour range test, I had the self-steering on, because it was just great. It worked really great. It didn't annoy me. It didn't beep at me. I didn't have to do a strong steer that it knows that I'm still here. Yes, it's annoying that you have to do the full blinker and then it turns off. It doesn't do a self lane change, but I'm okay with that. I want to look anyways. It worked just really well, and the suspension, it's the best SUV suspension I've ever driven, period. Yeah, seat heaters suck, even in other modes. It doesn't, not just efficiency mode. Yeah. A friend of mine don't like EVs much, but he liked the BMW X. That's cool. Yeah, yeah. See, there's a market for it. Damn, I thought I was pressuring Chris for months. Saw the iX live for the first time. It's way more attractive in real than on pictures. Yeah, pictures look weird. It's not the best looking car, but that's not. I think that's not the point of it. Pressure on Chris worked though. We saw the famous chair video. That's true. And you were disappointed. So pressure didn't work. It's stupid. Don't pressure me. You get just crap. Yeah. So this is coming, and then Skoda Enyaq, also 130. I haven't done a Rockobi test in a long time, because right now it's first of all way too cold, and the Rockobi test videos barely get any views. It's not the best data ever. So the full range tests get more views and I get better data out of it. So I do that more, and also Rockobi test takes a long time, takes a minimum of 4 to 5 hours depending on the car. So every round driving and charging is around an hour, and it takes me an hour to get there and back. And if some cars charge very slow, then it takes even more. There's something walking on the roof. Did you know about what helped this new updates? They say a sign recognition improve. Yeah, it's not the sign recognition. The camera update, camera module is updated. So if you have matrix lights, then the car detection should work better. I haven't noticed anything. I have the high beams on a lot. And there's also something. So the iX has also matrix LED headlights, and also the segments that turn off when a car is coming towards you. But the range of it is it's double what the ID3 has. So when I driving my ID3 and there's a car coming towards me that's a kilometer away, ID3 doesn't turn off the high beams on that car. And if it's closer, then it turns it off. iX does it a kilometer away. It already sees it and turns off that segment where that car is. It works perfect. So light in iX, it's also higher, but I don't know if you need that. So overall, the light, I would say, is not better than ID3, but fine. So it's not worse and not better. Did you slay today? What's slay? Laying around, not doing anything? But the outer high beams is better, way better. I like those. I think you have a proper test there. You mean a Rockobi test? Yeah, it's again, it is a lot of work. It's a lot of charging, and the temperature has to be fine, because cars that if the battery is cold, the whole test is wrong. If the battery is hot, the whole test is gone, and the consumption is mostly wrong because it's just a 60-kilometer route. It's just an estimation. In the 60 kilometers, I have percentage-wise of that drive because I have to accelerate and then slow down. I have more downtime. Then I drive the exact speed. So it's not the best test, and so I was a bit lazy with it. I didn't do it for a while. In the beginning, I thought it's a great test, so I don't have to do a lot of long range tests. But I think if I do 90 and 130 and people can estimate the middle 110, and I think 130 is for Germany and Europe, and the 90 is then for other countries where you don't drive that fast. So I think that's okay. Best suspension, he says, till the next new shiny toy comes along. He hasn't had a member Zoom session since. It's true, I didn't have the member Zoom session. It's just too many. It's too many people, and I think that there's not a real conversation going on. Then it's a bit weird. And yeah, best suspension is not something I say all the time. I can say a suspension is good. It's not great at this, but it's good with this. And for example, the Kia EV6 has a great suspension, really good. I would say it's better than the ID3, ID4. ID4 is better than ID3, but iX had the best suspension on an SUV. And an SUV, you like to have a bit more softer suspension. And for example, the Ioniq 5 has that, and the Mercedes EQA. The EQA was too soft, so when you go over a bump, you're flying around. The Audi e-tron has a very soft suspension. It feels horrible in corners. I don't know, it moves too much. The Ioniq 5 was a tiny bit too soft. It was still okay, but still. And the iX was just perfect. It's soft when you go over bumps. It's fine. When you go over a pothole, it's fine. But when you go into corners, it's still stable. There's nothing moving. You're not moving around with the car. It's just awesome. I loved it. That's why I'm saying the best suspension. Not the best in the world, it's the best for an SUV. In Shang-Chi movie, they escape the baddies in an electric BMW. Cool. You can now activate travel assist to ID3 and ID4 via OBD11. OBD11, I mean, are you sure? I asked Volkswagen right in the beginning if I can get travel assist on my ID3, and they told me no, because there's hardware needed for travel assist, not just software. It's not just the front camera. There's different hardware that has to be in the car. What's battery life after EAPSI? I don't know what that means. On the P. New Spider-Man drives an Ioniq 5. Big advertising campaign. One or the single one has been delivered in US. Ooh, anyone saw like new in Euro here? Ioniq 5 are in Vancouver port at the moment, but let's just say that Vancouver had a ton of rain and it's real catastrophic moment around there. Tesla brand originally Ioniq 5 was to be sold in the US this fall, but for delayed, we probably get the 2.0 model and start making in January. Really, the OBD2 is really using Roman numerals, meaning 2? Audi e-tron has body roll you are feeling. Yeah, it's not nice. Yeah, so they shipped Ioniq 5 with smaller battery in Korea, Europe, and everyone will get bigger battery next year at the same time, I guess. Thanks, I was wondering how EU got OBD11 and we were stuck at OBD2 in the USA. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, like I said, Volkswagen told me, I don't know if it's true, they just told me that you cannot activate it just like that. You need hardware, not just the button. It's so hardware in the car. I'm just repeating what I get. I don't know, but you need capacitive steering wheel for travel assist. Well, every ID3, ID4 has that. Or do you mean that you touch it and then you touch it with your hand, and that means that the travel assist is noticing that you're holding the steering wheel? Just did it today on my ID4. Do you make a video about that? We want to see. And beware before, not that you lose warranty or something with the car or whatever. Not that that you have engaged that, But travel assist engaging like this, not by Volkswagen, means that it's not doing the correct way. Then, and if you have an accident, Volkswagen can say you did it like this, and that means you lose your insurance or something. Careful with that. A reference to Princess of the Erbse fairy tale as a reference for your elaborate description of suspension. um, oh God, I've never heard that. Sorry, I'm not good with fairy tales. I'm so happy that the stream is working today. It's always green today. Are you planning on selling Christmas swag? What's Christmas swag? I don't know what that is. What was the Slack 2? Did you slay today? Isn't slay kill someone? You say so many words that I don't know. Look at me, I'm so dumb. Yeah, we're not, Cindy and me are not very big on Christmas. We both worked a lot with retail, first in the store, then at the online shop, and now too, what I work now, we sell to other people, so companies that sell for Christmas, so it's always a lot of crap for Christmas, so I'm not happy with Christmas. Never. It's just more work, and you still get the same money. Are we getting worried about this silly new COVID version from Africa? Of course, there's always worry. It's never gonna stop. I'm sorry, every time when it gets better, they open everything up and it's starting again and nobody's learning. It's not people's fault, it's the government's fault that they open up the second when something is a bit better, and then we in Germany, we have horrible numbers, now they're closing everything down again. It's gonna get better, and then they will open up again, and then it's gonna get worse. It will be like that for the next few years. Swag is merch. Oh, thank you. No Christmas swag, because Spreadshirt, where I do my stuff, doesn't have that. Not that I have seen. If you don't have a capacitive steering wheel, you have to turn the steering wheel. Oh, cute. Yeah, show me. Can you send me the picture where you changed that? I want to see that. I want to try that on my ID3. So on batterylifeev@gmail.com. Swag. David, better chill. If every time they find a variant we freak out, we all have heart attack by 2030. Yeah, after it's been almost 2 years. I think yeah, we know. It's been all in the news the whole time. It's whatever. We should have metal Xmas. Yeah, metal with Cannibal Corpse. Are you going to test drive any other EVs such as Lucid Air or Rivian? Well, they both are from the States. They're not coming to Europe, and I'm not going to the States, so not for a long time. And if they're not coming to Europe, and then if they come in low numbers, and then I'm not the first they give a chance to test it, so not for a very long time. Send an email now, a few pictures from today and from April with my first Polestar. Let's look. Just a few winter pics. Don't look at winter. Ooh, that's a lot of snow. Don't do that. Winter sucks. Why can't I see all the pictures here? I only see 4. The black one is the new one and the white one was the old? Yeah, black looks better. Even though I love white. Polestar looks great. I saw one here at home driving by in white. Beautiful car. I love the Polestar too. It's sad that it has very high consumption, but I like it a lot. New variants, searching cases, locks on, vaccinates, slide reopen, repeat. Exactly. You are learning so much from me. Bukaki OnlyFans swag. Feed. I can send you the instructions. Only 3 steps and there it is. Reed Rivian settled their European headquarters in Netherlands, probably for taxes once again. What? Is there a virus? Why didn't anyone tell me? Did I read Veet? Is Darren around here? No, Darren's not there. What did you send? Oh my god. There's a lot of... Sasquatch sent me something. Oh god, it's a lot of stuff. Replicate 35 degrees. Colgate level 1. Basic condition. Yeah, a lot of data there. Phase 2. You should make a video about stuff like that. Yeah, Darren's not here. He was here last week, wasn't he? He comments on posts, so he's alive. He's fine. But that's it. Yeah, you should. Could you send me those instructions? I want to try them out. Hi, curious. How often is the 12-volt battery charged from the HV battery in 2.3? You still have the battery monitor on it, yes? Yeah, I still have it on. I never look because it just works. As far as I know, 2.3 did not change anything with the 12-volt battery getting empty. Still, since 2.0, it's very interesting, Sasquatch. Thank you very much. It's charging since 2.0. I didn't have any problem since then. I mean, this is the first winter after 2.0, but I got 2.0 in January and it didn't have any problems. Chris getting a lot of dirty pictures. That's true. You have no idea what I have to see here. But I don't think that they have solved the discharge of the 12-volt battery. But charging the 12-volt battery doesn't take a lot of energy out of the battery. And I can see that on the range. It doesn't do too much. Not too much range though. I have 215, where is it? 215 kilometers on Walter right now. Look at that. At 80%. I'm so nice. I'm just charging AC and always to 80%. Look at me. I'm trying to. And by the way, another thing. So you remember when I did the video about my Walter losing 7.5%, and then Volkswagen read it out and it was 8%. And I also read out with Car Scanner Pro. You can see the battery content of the traction battery. Guten Tag. Hallo Max Koenig. Hello. And I read out the battery after they did the test, and it showed 54.15 kilowatt hours. That was approximately what I think I had 54.4 kilowatt hours that I estimated. And I thought, that seems good, that's fine. But the other day I did it again and it was 54.8. Then a few days later it was 55.5. So this number is not correct, because I got an email from a Polish website that someone in an ENIAC looked at the battery capacity and said, okay, I have this much degradation, and then he charged the car full to 100%, did it again, and then it was less degradation, and they emailed me and said, could you do that on your ID3 as well? Maybe the balancing of the battery does that. And then I explained to them, thanks for the email, but I don't think that this value in OBD11 or Scanner Pro is correct. That's why Volkswagen did not just read out the battery and tell me a number. They made a test at under 10% and then at 10%, and then they could say what it was. So I really don't think that this number is corrected. I don't know where it gets it from, but it's not true. Really, a 12-volt battery need the big battery to charge it every day? I don't know if it's every day. No idea. As e-corsa arriving in Europe with battery. Good guy, Chris. I'm a good guy. I don't doubt that. Cool, you get capacity back. Very good, man. Is it temperature dependent? No, both times the battery was cold, and I waited till it was heated up. So it wasn't at the same state of charge, but this should not depend on the state of charge. This should be something the battery has stored and gives off over the OBD port. But I don't think this is the same as, so EV Notify, when it says three numbers of the temperature of the battery: minimum temperature, maximum temperature, and the temperature of the inlet. So if warm fluid is going into the battery or cold to heat it up or to cool it down, And I've seen in EV Notify that sometimes the numbers switch, so the lowest temperature is then at the highest, or I see 24 degrees highest and then suddenly it's 20 and then a minute later it's 24 again. So I don't think that they can see where the number is really. But for example, in Car Scanner Pro, those minimum and maximum numbers seems to work better. I don't know. Good boy, sorry. Good boy. It's probably magic. Yeah, that's also possible. Magic. Didn't do, can do anything that you desire. Let's sing 80s songs. I don't get the email about the travel assist. Does he go? I want the travel assist. I can send you the instruction. Only 3 steps and there it is. Yeah, send me an instruction. I have OBD 11 too. I have that. Just 43 likes. Come on, guys, we can do better than that. No, you can't. Battery is not a fuel tank. You cannot read the values like that. It's more complicated. Yeah, I think so too. So I don't know why this value even exists if it's not true. Like. Still 43 likes. Nobody likes me. It's fine. I don't like myself. Show the Audi charger pic in meantime. Yeah, you can't see too much. It's pretty... that's all you see. No, can I do it? Yeah, I can't do that. Why can I? Oh, there we go. What's this? Audi charging hub. What does it say? Charging hub October 21 to November 21. So in 1 month. Ooh. Looks like that then when it's done. Come on, focus. Yeah, there we go. At the Nuremberg Messe, oh, we have to print cards for that at work. They're very specific. They have to look amazing. Oh, by the way, congrats on having a government. Oh yeah, it's true. Well, I don't follow this. Woohoo! I just know that the electric cars in 22 still get the 9,750 euros incentives in Germany for next year. But then most likely after that it's gonna get less, and it's also likely even in 22 that hybrids get less incentives if they cannot go, I think, more than 80 kilometers on the battery, something like this. So battery regression is still 7 to 8% or worse. Well, I believe the one that Volkswagen read out 8%, and the one I did was 7.5. So you cannot rely on the value that Car Scanner Pro says. I sent DM to your Insta. Really? Ooh, that's true. I got an Insta DM. I didn't even know I have that. Let's see. Go to controller 13, then choose. Oh. Huh. Thank you. Thank you very much. I will look into it. I can always turn it back. What is it basically? Is it variant 1 and then you just go to variant 2? Where did you find that out? Who told you that you should switch it to 2? Did you just try? Maybe instead of percentage, we should just look at last mile range. Yeah, I did that too. It's just hard to do last mile range because you have to have the exact same consumption. So I did 2 tests with driving, and it was different distance and different consumption. But with this, I could calculate the battery size. That's easier than Extra 50 has air suspension, while the Extra 40 has adaptive steel shocks. Huh? So we'll see if the 50 drives even better. We'll see. Seems they want 30% of all cars in Germany to be EV by 2030. Does not sound really ambitious. Well, for Germany. We have 12% now every month. I think that's okay. Tesla Burn got 106 kilowatt hours out of the EQS S4. That's cool. Rub your incentives into my pain. Yeah, Chris Slips move while reading to himself. That's true. I don't even follow Chris on Insta. You shouldn't. And it's nothing special. Ooh, there's another. We have another member. Look at that. 2 members today. Gottflecht. Are you here to say something? I make a video while bricking Walter. No, I have to check it first and see if it works. Because I wouldn't trust it. Oh, God. You get a lot of... And then I have to ask Volkswagen that there's really, if there's an insurance problem, I don't want to get into trouble. I really don't want to. That would be bad. And there, at some point they will update a few things, so maybe then this is gone, but it's okay. I will look into it if I can see the stuff, if I can do that on an ID3 at all. We'll see. Where's GoFlect? It's a cute name. GoFlect. Yeah. To see, do we really have now so many people? Ooh, another message. Oh my God. You still writing? Now everybody's sending me stuff. That button light up and it works then. Huh. Cool. Huh. Can I show that picture? Is that okay? Just a picture of your steering wheel? Are you okay with that? Do you also have TikTok now? No, I don't have TikTok. Thinking about getting an iX40, but the battery is already a little bit outdated. However, iX drives amazing compared to our e-tron. Yes, it does. Drives awesome. It charges not that great. I charged the iX40 after the after the 130 kilometers an hour range test, and it didn't charge as good as the iX3. So iX3 goes above 150, stays very long, and then goes down in steps. And the iX went to 142, and then also went down in steps, but very early. It's been a long time since we have seen the dogs. That's true, but they never go on drives with me anymore. They're not fans. Oh, did you hear about these? Yeah, but what happened? I know that he has problems with the union, but I didn't think anything changed so far. Don't rat out Sasquatch to Volkswagen. He's not Sasquatch, it's someone else. Did you ever try consumption with a ski box on top? Since the ID3, my car doesn't have a roof rack. I have not done that, no. But I think Tesla Björn did that. Sims Syndicates asked him to change matching style or bye-bye. Really? Cool. So they rather have it everything go down, huh? It's okay to show. Okay, I showed a picture. So he says this is in his ID4. This is the travel assist icon that I don't have. And he changed OBD11 a few things, and then this showed up. And it should work. So I will try that this week at some point. But that's just stupid, his managing style. Without these, there wouldn't be an electric ID3, ID4 right now, and the company would be in deep shit. So, because he's trying to keep the company alive and going into the electric future, and that also means downsizing because cars have to be built faster and cheaper. Of course, they don't like that. And they want him gone. They want someone there who says, no downsizing, we can do it without it. Wow, hacking the ID. Oh, well, we'll see. Dieselgate forced them to go electric. Dieselgate forced them to change something. He then said, let's go electric, let's do it this way. It doesn't mean that the others would do that. It's not the managing style, it's the hint that 30K may be laid off. Yeah. But this is a managing style where the car company might be going to build cheaper cars and faster so they can stay alive, because then the Chinese come in with their new EVs. At some point the Chinese EVs will be as good, drive as good as the German ones, and they can just build cars cheaper, and then people in all over the world are like, why would I buy a German one if I get this for 10K less, and it drives the same, charges the same, it's all fine. Yes, I don't have a dealer every second city, and so he's just thinking forward. I'm not into that topic too much. I could be wrong saying that right now. Charging won't be an issue. Most of the time I can plug the car in at home or at work. I usually commute a total of 90-100 kilometers a day, so at most anxiety must value, I guess. Yeah, then if range and charging is not the thing, then the iX40 is just fine. And I don't think the battery is outdated. It works. This is a secret Tesla agent. He's a fan of Tesla. He's a fan of God, I can't even say Elon Musk. Can't wait for kicking out Dies and see Volkswagen die. Yeah, Dies was known for doing crazy money savings at BMW, which meant BMW quality suffered for a while. Huh. Yeah, I'm not saying he's doing the best job ever. We'll see. Yeah, some Tesla fans cheering for Dies to come replace Elon more stable. I doubt that. They need God Elon on top. They need that. Chinese cars are cheap in China. It's unbelievable. Again, I'm not. I don't know that much. So we have the new member, Go Flicked, but he's not doing anything. Is he here? Are you here? Go announce yourself. Say hi. Just a little hi. That's all. That's amazing to have 2 new members in one stream. I like that a lot. Members. Let's look. Any new about software update for the laggy infotainment system for ID4? Is it laggy? I mean, it's not Tesla fast, but I think it's okay. And ID4, ID3, it's all the same. Let's check for members. I have my members side here. Into YouTube Studio. Yeah, the YouTube Studio app still doesn't, you cannot see the member thing. Look at that. Cool. Yeah, it doesn't say it in the number above yet. Why is that? I hate that. 35 plus 13 is 48 plus 6, 54. Yeah. Cool. Oh, it didn't have the one from today yet. That's the problem. These said that the ID3 is 40% easier to brew, so there will be a lot of people needed less. Say hi, we won't bite hard. It's true. Maybe he's not here. Maybe he's just has nothing to do. Do you know if you're getting an i4 eDrive 40 or M50 for testing soon? It won't be soon. It will be in February, and I have no idea. I will try to get both. If the dealership and the one I know is getting different cars, that would be amazing to do tests in both the E40 and the M50. Can we get 19K subscribers by Christmas? That's in, when is Christmas? This year, I can't see. That's Friday. 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks. If I would make videos the same way right now, yes, we get to 19K. But it's not. There he is, Go Flecked, hi. That's cool. Welcome to the club. That's true. So cool. Thanks for saying hi. I appreciate that. Yeah, but there's not Kia EV6 videos coming or anything, so I doubt it. I think that 19K will be in first or second week of January, and the 20K then in the end of February. That's my guess. I'm always a bit pessimistic because I don't know what's happening. Maybe there's something happening. I didn't know in November will be the Kia EV6. Maybe when I get the Cupra Born and put it against my ID3, maybe this get a lot of subscribers and then we get the 19K. I don't know, but I don't know if I get the Cupra Born next week. I hope so. I will ask again. For the 6th time or so, we'll see. Isn't it slow? Well, the infotainment system in ID3, ID4 is not amazingly fast, but it's not laggy like, for example, in the EV6 Kia EV6 or Ioniq 5, the map. The map in those cars, in the Koreans, is horrible when you move around. What's the problem with ID3, ID4, MAB platform overall is the starting process. When the car is locked, even if it was just for sometimes for a few minutes, you get into the car without preheating, just get in, and then it takes 5 seconds, then you see the welcome Volkswagen, 10 seconds till thing, and then you have to wait a minute till everything is on. That's the problem. It's the starting process. Everybody is greeting him. That's the nice. What's the gift for reaching 20K? Nothing. I'm the gift. You have the gift of being a part of my journey. Isn't this enough? Isn't this amazing? And I just need another message. What's going on with the Instagram messages now? The module is A5, not 13. Sorry, but there is those 3. Okay. You said 13. Ah, not 13. Ah, okay, A5. What I wanted to show you. Ooh, Colin First soon has a new tunnel video. That's important. Go follow Colin First. He's a British guy who's doing wild projects. He's very good with building stuff. He built a bunker in his backyard and right now is building a tunnel down. He built down his shed and then towards the bunker and now then towards his house. So connection. Awesome. And he's so funny and he has over 1 million subscribers. Oh no, over 10 million subscribers. I don't know. It's just amazing. And I love watching him just to see how to get subscribers. I'm always very interested in that because right now I have this. Where is it? My old guitar channel has right now 21,132. Look, I earned $11 with my old channel, even though I don't do anything, but minus 6 subscribers. And at battery life, I'm now at 18,100. So I need 3,000 more to be at the same level because that's what I want. That's what I'm really... I don't know. It took me a long time to get to 21,000 there, and then I didn't do anything anymore. And I'm not stopping here though. 10K was chair video, 20K. At 20K, Walter gets washed. It got washed by the dealer when they did the battery test and the winter tires change. Looked amazing. And then on Friday and Thursday and Friday, it was light snow and salt, and now he's already black. It's dirty. He's dirty again. Maybe it needs better hardware. Yes, it needs better hardware, but they're not gonna change that. They think saving on hardware, if the system is up, it's working fine, that's okay. I disagree. I think either the booting up process should be done in a different way, that it's as fast as possible, or you need different hardware. That's what I think. Maybe need a great phone. I have the same Mi 9T Pro. Yeah, it is a great phone. I love it because I don't know. So far it works fine, except for landscaping. Do you have the same problem? A lot of times when I do the live stream and I want to do landscape, it doesn't do it. I have to move it around and what's going on? Why isn't it going? It's not turning. This is the only real problem I have with the thing. 5 new units promised for next year. I'm sure I will want the Ioniq 3. We'll see. David sounds too good to be true. I'm the gift. That's lame. Or maybe at 20K he buys a new chair and does new chair video. Or this one breaks. Who knows? At 20K Cindy takes over the channel. Colin is huge. Yes, he is amazing. He's just very funny. He knows how to make videos. I love how he does the whole thing. And I'm trying to learn. I watch a lot of stuff, except for the hyper stuff. So Mr. Beast, I mean, yes, he has, I don't know how many million subscribers, and he made a video 3 days ago that has 100 million views now. But that's not the style of video I'm about. It's very hype and that's not my thing. But I look at other channels that have 100,000, 500,000, 1 million subscribers, and I want to learn how they interact with their people, with members, how they do it with merch, how they talking about subscription, That was it's very interesting to me to learn. So, for example, Linus Tech Tips with 14 million subscribers, or MKBHD. It's not the content so much; it's how they do it. How do they interact with people? I mean, they have not just because they get new stuff early, so new tech stuff because they're so big. That so the same with me. If I get a car extremely early, like Next Move, the German YouTube channel and car rental, because they order so many cars, they get a test car very early. They can make a video very early. Then they get a lot of views, a lot of subscribers, and then they grow very fast. Totally understandable. I want to see the other stuff behind, and I'm very interested in that. It's very nice. Not that I will ever go to 1 million subscribers, not in my lifetime, and I don't want that. I don't need that. It's for me. It's the normal growth, normal growth without being not me. So if I would do total car maniac stuff right now and hype everything and everything is extreme and big and oh my god, I do a few titles that are on the edge, I have to say, I know that, but I try to keep it not too much. So I'm not, I don't know, I see a lot of videos popping up that say, do not buy an Ioniq 5 before you watch this video. I'm sorry, that's just a lie. I know what it means, and you can say it's not a lie. It's good to have information before that, but it's just a title to get attention. And I'm doing that too, maybe not in that way. I don't know. I try to do it in a different way. We'll see. Colin is huge. Hi Chris, hello all. Hey Twin Cabbage. Does anyone with an ID3, ID4 get lots of false collision alerts? Mine is always going off, seeing red, and I haven't crashed yet. It seems so sensitive. You know you can change that. If you go into assist and then settings for the front assist, you can change the sensitivity. I get that thing. It doesn't brake by itself. I just get the red light. I get it a lot if I drive slow in the city and then there's a corner, and then in the corner cars are parked straight in front of me, but I go left and the car thinks I'm going straight into the car, in the other car. That I get that stuff. At 20k, Chris makes breakfast cooking video. Nah. If you would get a second chance to buy an EV, would you still choose ID3 or would you go for Ioniq 5, Tesla or other EV? I would still go for ID3. I know that's boring, I'm sorry. For me, the ID3 is the perfect size. Ioniq 5 is too big for me. I drove the Ioniq 5. When you sit in there, it's just... I know a lot of people need a big space, and that's fine. I don't do that. For me, ID3, I love that it's not an SUV, that it's not a huge car. It's not the best looking car, but it's fine for me when it comes to the size. It's okay with power. I would like a bit more. The same with range. I would like a bit more, and charging speed. It's not the perfect thing, but to drive to work every day, I love it a lot. I love the suspension of the ID3. I love the steering. So the overall package, everything together, I drove over 35 EVs. I have to refresh my list at what EV I'm at yet. And it's, for me, for my use case, it's still the best. There's a lot of room for improvement. Tesla are great, but not for me because of suspension and steering. Hey Jürgen, well done Chris. EV Revolution just started. With 20k we all drive to Paso. Yeah, that would be fun. Or we meet in the middle, getting almost as rich as Rich. I know at 20k he does the 1,000-mile challenge in a Twizy. 20k Chris Opel OnlyFans for TikTok account. We miss Rich. Audi changed the entertainment hardware in the A4 B9 after 1 year in production. Early adopters were very pissed, and I'm afraid I was one of them. So they do change hardware before a facelift. Yeah, we'll see if they do that with the ID3. We haven't heard of Rich since he took his private jet. No, he was here today and he send a support donation over. He said that he's busy on Sundays, he's never here. He was there in the beginning when you weren't here. Ha ha! Didn't had this problem with landscaping. Huh. Yeah, it's mostly in YouTube. And it's not, sometimes it happens in other apps, but it's mostly in YouTube. So I start the streaming app, and then it's already turned, but it still says please turn, you're not turned, and then I take out the phone and do this, and then it takes a bit. Like I know Chris interviews the new James Bond. Yeah, sure. Yeah, most famous is ID3 died. No, my most viewed videos are different ones. I have to change back to mine. To battery life with 18,100. No, that's it. Come on. Go, go, go. My most viewed video is augmented reality of ID3 and ID4, 138,000. Then Ioniq 5, the drive review, 114. Then my ID3 died with 103. Then ID4, the winter consumption, when I was in Wolfsburg, it was a year ago, with 93,000. And then 7 things I strongly dislike about my ID3, 83,000. I don't watch videos where there is, you have to watch this in the title or the thumbnail on principle. Yeah, again, it's hard for me too. I try to make a title where not just the people that already subscribed will watch it, but I also don't want to lie. I want to push it a bit, but not lie. And I want to make it interesting. So for example, Volkswagen will never catch Tesla like this and then this picture. I think that's okay. But I don't know, if I say, if watch this video before you buy something, I don't know. I have a problem with that. But that's okay. Everyone does what they want. BlackRock invested in Ionity, planning to build 4,000 more chargers in Europe with it. We'll see if we get some more in the UK. Who's BlackRock? I don't know what that is. If Audi brings a car like the A5 Sportback electric, I will buy it. It's cool. ID3 is a good all-rounder. Born will be faster and better looking, but won't improve on range and will be more expensive under the Cupra badge. I think there were prices and it's not that much difference. I want to see it. That will be very interesting for me if the Born is better than ID3. Maybe it is. And I want to do an acceleration test if it's really faster. And in reality, not a number, I want to have them both on a line and drive. I don't know how I will do that, and it will be very hard, but I would love to do that. Will Cupra be 180 kilometers an hour? I have no idea. I don't think so. Most viewed is the robot lawnmower. That was cool. Is it okay to drive ID3 at 100 kilometers an hour? What do you mean with okay? You mean the sound? If it's loud at 100, it's louder than at 60, but quieter than 130. You have to explain it a bit more. Think the robot lawnmower has been put into retirement. Yes, he's under the bed. The charging station is outside, but not in the snow. And drag race with Cindy. No, I will do that with, like I said, with Chris from e-Autofahrer. He has an ID4, and he said he would do that with me. I hate these videos the most where the thumbnail and title claims they know the solution to a problem, but in the end there's no solution at all. Yeah, BlackRock is investment corporation, one of the better ones out there. Send you proof that I was EV pioneer. Pictures just show the freezing picture. You sent me proof? First EV back in 2016. My e-Golf. Minus 20.5 degrees. That's the stuff. E-Golf. I see a lot of e-Golfs here. Cute. Ice air. Cool. Thank you. Will driving ID3 at 100 kilometers an hour affect the battery range? Well, it affects the range. If you drive at 100, then supposed to driving 60, of course. But I did a range test at 90, I did a range test at 130, I did a range test at 130, trying to have constant speed the whole time, even in the winter. And of course, the faster you go, the more heat you use, the colder it is outside, the less range you have. But that's with every car. That's not just ID3. That's normal. If you are talking about having 420 kilometers of range that the ID3 should give you, you don't have that in real life unless you drive very slowly. So in the summer, when I drive to work, I drive with 110 to work, and then do a drag race, Cindy, against the lawnmower. I drive to work with around 110, and then I accelerate a bit, and it's up the hill home, but downhill there. I still have in the summer 300 without AC, only 330, 340 kilometers of range when Walter is full. In the winter, right now at 80%, I have 215 kilometers because heat, battery heater, and higher consumption because of when it's cold. When it's cold out there, you have higher consumption. That's just how it is. That's physics. Nothing we can do about it. 102 people, 63 likes, 2 new members, and €10.61 support. That's so nice. I think I'm done today. I don't want to work tomorrow. I so don't want to work tomorrow. I'm a bit sick of work these days. Last few weeks were really busy with pre-Christmas. I have someone who helps me now, and she's very good, so I'm happy about that. But still, I don't feel it. I don't want to work tomorrow. I'm so not in the mood. Ugh. Are you confident that Volkswagen will finally make a real software for ID3? Today, 107 kilometers from home, all screens went black, no speedometer, no climate, 3 degrees outside, no range, hate it. Yeah, that sounds horrible, but that must be something with your car, because I never had that. I'm having my ID3 for 14 months, almost 26,000 kilometers. I never had it turn black. I had the 12-volt battery empty, that was solved. I had error messages in the first 3 months when the software wasn't done. I don't have any error messages anymore. In the ENIAC, I had every morning an error message when I went to work. Travel assist does not work, and it was a warning. And then 10 seconds later, it was gone. So there was no warning anymore. But in my ID3, I haven't had an error message except for low battery warning at 20%. It's normal, and 10%, and then 10%. Yes. Since I didn't have any error message. I'm sorry. I don't think it's the software. I think with your car, it's more some control unit that's not working properly. You have to go to a dealer. They have to fix that. I mean, that's just unsafe and horrible. It shouldn't happen. So I never had to restart my infotainment system or something. The only problem that I have in my ID3 is Android Auto, that sometimes it doesn't connect very well, and then I have to turn off Bluetooth on my phone, and then it connects better. And sometimes when it's all working, I see Google Maps, I see Spotify, I press play on Spotify, but I don't hear anything. And if I turn up the volume, it doesn't go up. And this usually only goes away if I turn off the car and back. So when I unplug and plug back in, or use Wi-Fi for Android Auto, it doesn't work. That's the only thing I have. And that's something on the side. And Spotify will be in the car with 3.0. Use EPA or EV database real world range to compare cost. WLTP is unrealistic as a metric. That's true. Can you do home office? Haha, in the warehouse? Nope. Have we bought anything new in the Black Friday sales? No, I have not bought anything. There was nothing. And we need a new freezer. We have a small freezer and one on top, very small one on top of the fridge. I want a big freezer. So Cindy's height freezer. We never have space. Every time we buy something, we have to think where we put that stuff. But there was nothing on sale, only the very expensive ones. And I'm not going to buy a very expensive one. I want a normal one. My ID3 shows 221 kilometers at 78% currently. That's good. But I drive I want to feel the 204 horsepower. So I pass cars, I accelerate fully up the hill, I go a bit faster, a bit over the speed limit sometimes. I like that. I thought you quit your job, got 100% YouTube. No, I said I want to at some point, but not yet. It will be still a while. I'm thinking half a year to a year, something like this. Getting quoted 12 months, wait for ID3 now in UK. Oh, I'm so sorry. I got that warning because there was still ice on the camera in the morning. Uh-huh. No, it was something different. It wasn't cold back then. So it was every day in the morning. Or every day when I started the car in the ENIAC. I got this message on the way home on Friday from work because it was snowing. And then if there's just the tiniest layer of snow in front of the radar sensor, you instantly get all the warnings that adaptive cruise control, front assist, and all of this doesn't work. Yeah, that's it. They should have done it a bit better. That the tiny layer is already blocking that. Sometimes it's just dirt. It doesn't even have to be a lot of snow. Maybe it's a rush on getting chips that may be low quality to get the cars on the road. I don't think so. Winter is coming, so you do not need a freezer in Germany. Yes, you still do. Freezer is minus 15 degrees. It's not what it is outside. Chris plans to keep Cindy in the freezer. As I said before, I drove over 400 kilometers Autobahn today. What speed did you drive then? 90? When I drive 130 in the winter, I shouldn't have that much range at 80%. What EV, if ordered today, would be delivered prior to 6 months out? Not Tesla, not Mustang Mach-E, not only 5, not EV6. I have no idea. Okay, I think that's it for me today. Thank you all for being here. That was nice, as usual. Thanks for the 2 new channel members. Thanks for Rich for the support. Thanks for the 2,000 views for this stream. Like I said, 3 videos this week. Tomorrow, I think Skoda Enyaq 130, and then Wednesday and Friday you get iX. I'm hoping to get the Cupra born next weekend, but I don't know. And if it's snowing, it's horrible anyways. We'll see. So, bye. You all take care. 120. Loser. You can get a Model 3 and Y in less than 6 months in Germany. 2 months in the Model Y. Woo! That's cool. But they're all waiting for the German ones. Okay. Ciao, 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 ciao. Look, so many members here. That's so cool. You all take care. Here you get the intro again. Bathrobe edition. Yeah. Bye.